Quicksand was thrown together kind of in a way of messing around and just stumbling upon that one bass riff to really start it off. After being shut down a few, rejecting a few different lines on my own, just not being happy with where it was going to begin with, and then just sitting down in the practice space, fiddling around with the bass and going, wait a second, I think I've got something. To be able to see the reactions of the other bandmates that are going, no, I really like that and it sounds great with this other idea that I've got going on. Then I had to come up with another line to hear how sparse everybody else was, and me being so predominant in the song. And the ideas that I had to come up with went way out of left field to bring something that Controller has not yet done before. This is one of my shining moments, I feel, at times. I wrote something that was not standard to what we did. It turned out a fantastic song.
Quicksand is kind of the oddball of the album. Got kind of a creepy feel, a little bit nice bounce to it. Chad's groove on that bass line I really love. That's what kind of drew me to this song. The chorus is beefy. I mean, just like it hits. Steve actually did a little bit of backup vocals on there. Actually, his scream sounded more beast than mine, so I hope you guys enjoy that.
This song for me had a lot of really gross meaning, actually. You see, when you're stuck in really bad places, it feels like it's hard to even just lift your feet to walk. Like the ground is just eating you as you try to step. That was the core of the name of this song. When you go through so much that your heart's just hollow, you're just this shell of a person, but you know you have to continue, that's Quicksand.
I'd had a couple of riffs floating around for a while that hadn't quite made a home for themselves in any of our stuff yet. They were Deftones inspired. That was until Chad started working on a couple of the bass riffs for Quicksand, and I quickly realized the riffs I had would work stylistically. However, I needed to change the key that I had originally written them in to match what Chad had actually been working on. And as soon as I did that, the floodgates opened on Quicksand, and it was just full speed ahead on it. I would say within that practice, we had almost all of the riffs for the song figured out. We just hadn't worked out a structuring, but then Jeff and I ended up sitting down for about 4 hours or so, and in those 4 hours we had fully come up with structuring, fully come up with all the riffs that were missing still in the original writing session to make it a full complete song. We probably only needed about 2 more practices after that. The song was done. It ended up being one of the quicker writing sessions actually for this EP, and I think it turned out phenomenal, even though that was a quicker writing session.